Hi, I'm Jess and today I'm going to be doing the BOOKTUBE Newbies tag, which I saw on a Clockwork Reader. She uploaded this like 2 years ago and she's now become a really fantastic booktuber who I really enjoy watching, so go and check her out if you don't know about her already. I thought this would be a great way to introduce myself. Even though it's not my first video, I didn't actually know about the tag until recently, but I thought it would be great to just talk about what I want to do with this channel and answer some questions. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? And for me, I've been blogging for over a year, and I just got to the point where there was so much content that I wanted to do that just wasn't great in a written form, like unboxings and book hauls. Admittedly, I was really nervous to start this channel because I've never filmed videos before and I don't have a very good camera. I don't have very good lighting. I am rubbish at editing and things like that. But I do really have a passion for books, so I put it out on Twitter, like, would anybody be interested in watching if I decided to start a channel? And my Twitter friends were really encouraging, and they were really helpful. Shout out to Frolic Through Fiction, because she was just so helpful with giving me advice on how to start. And now I'm really glad that I did, because I get to film videos about the books that I love. The next question is, what are you most excited for on your channel? And I really don't even know what I'm most excited for. I'm just excited for the potential of what I can do. I don't even know where to start because there are so many things that I want to do that I'm like, I want to do this now, and this, and this, and this. So picking that is actually really difficult. The next question is, why do you love reading? And for me, I started reading when I was 2, and my mom took me down to the library and signed me up for a card, and I started taking out 8 books every single time I went, and nagging to go more often. So I don't actually remember why I love reading, like, to start with. I think I love it because it is the best form of escapism, hands down. Films, okay, but for longer than an hour and a half, I will lose, like, my attention span is so bad. I will not be concentrating. I will be on my phone unless I'm at the cinema and I just feel too guilty to go on my phone. TV shows, I can binge a bit more, but I'm like so picky. But when it comes to books, I'm like, give me them all, give me them all. I will sit here, I will read all weekend, and I never get bored. And I think that's a really magical feeling that I don't get from anywhere else, and that is why I love reading so much. Question 5, what book or series got you into reading? So again, I was 2 when I started reading, and I can't really remember, but from my childhood, the books that really stuck with me were the Harry Potter series. Obviously, I used to listen to them on tape, and like, it would really help me get to sleep. I also loved Enid Blyton books, and they're a bit questionable now, but at the time I was hooked. Also, Jacqueline Wilson's books were my life. I loved every single one that I read growing up, and I could just sit here and name like 20 that I can't choose from. Weirdly, the book that got me into reading thrillers was a Linwood Barclay book. I can't remember which one it was because they all do blur to me now, but I was on holiday and I'd run out of books to read, and I didn't normally read thrillers or anything that was kind of like adult fiction, but my dad had just finished the Linwood Barclay book and he said, you know, why don't you just read this? And I was the cover looked so grown up, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I tried it and I became obsessed. I read all of Linwood Barclay's books. I then moved on to reading John Grisham books, and then I found thriller writers that I loved, and then that kind of moved me into reading adult fiction and thrillers. Question 6, what questions would I ask my favourite booktubers? My favourite booktubers are Christine and Lala from Books and Lala, and if I could ask them anything, it would be, please collab with me. No, but seriously, I'd probably just ask them, when do they find time to read, because they're both so busy. I know that Lala's got like her family life and her job and everything, and then Christine's writing her own novel, and I just be like, I've just started working full-time now, and I've noticed already that my reading levels have massively dropped. I used to get through like a book every 2 or 3 days, and I've been reading Indigo Donut for the past, this is day 4 I think, and I'm not even a quarter of the way in, and I just want to know, like, Now I'm adapting. How can I fit in more reading time? Please help me. And the last question is, what challenges do you think your BookTube channel will have that will be the hardest to overcome? And apart from like filming, editing, actually having the BookTube channel, I think, again, just like fitting in time to read, and I think also making the friends to collab with, because I feel like I do have like booktubey friends, and it would be so nice, but we all live across the UK, and actually being able to collab with them is going to become really difficult, because unless we drive across the country, it's probably not going to happen, and that makes me really sad. But if you're a booktuber and you're based in the Midlands, let me know, because I have not met any of my booktube friends in real life, and I would love to have some that lived locally and not like London or somewhere up north. That would be nice. So that is the BookTube newbie tag. I hope that I answered those okay and that you learned a little bit more about me. If you're new to BookTube, I tag you to do this as well. And leave me some comments answering these questions yourself, or if you're a booktuber, even if you're not a booktuber, I would love to become more involved in this community. I'm going to leave links on the screen now to my bookshelf tour and my first unboxing, and also to subscribe. I'll leave all these links as well in the description, and I'll see you next week. Bye!